Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and today, the fabulous, wonderful Richard F. on Twitter. Link in the description. He's the guy that does the super awesome 3D art. He's done some 3D art for some of my concepts in the past. He has provided me with a code that he actually won from the art competition, and he graciously provided it to me so I can do a sort of unboxing video to show off to you guys. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is because, well, one, he gave me the code, but two, I sort of thought about, maybe it would be a good idea to show off what the new rewards look like, because there were a lot of unboxing videos early on, but as I'm sure a lot of you know, the whole balance of the crates was changed. And we're here to see if they're any better. So we've been given 35 Protonium crates, it looks like. Although, I think Richard said it was like 180, 140, but I guess not. Oh well. So, without further ado, let's collect our items and open the next chest. Rare. Off to a good start here. Rare. Yeah, no commons. That's good. Originally, they did have commons, but then they took them out, and then for whatever reason, the most recent patch, well, they kind of put them back in. Although that was unfortunate. They didn't mean to do that. But it was fixed recently, and that's very good. Legendary. Perfect. There we go. This is the fifth legendary I've got. Oddly enough, I've gotten 2 legendaries out of a bronze crate. So yes, 2 bronze crates have given me legendaries. It's a little crazy. Now, I know I could open them all at once, but I want to do this manually because I want this video to go on, I don't know, a decently long amount of time. If that makes any sense. No, it doesn't. It's kind of late, and I'm also hungry. What a fantastic time to do a video. So yeah, there's a lot of rares, which I'm liking, although some more epics would also be nice. I do think that the epics need to show up a lot more than they do, because right now they seem like very close to the legendaries. And I don't know, they definitely need to be a bit less rare, because it's like uncommon is way too common, it seems, and then rare is hard to get, sort of, and then epic is almost impossible to get, and legendary it seems like you're pretty much never ever gonna get. Uncommons, oh, rare, and, oh, another rare, and, oh well. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and open all these crates automatically. There we are. Lots of skis. I haven't been getting a whole lot of skis recently, actually. Anyways, as far as the crate system goes, I like it. And then I also don't like it, because it's really interesting that, you know, at the end of a game, you're rewarded with items. It feels like you're actually working towards something, and it's like, oh, I've done really well in this match. Here's my Protonium crate. I deserve it. But the thing I don't like about it currently is it doesn't feel very skill-based, because as I was saying before, I've gotten 2 legendaries. Yes, 2 legendaries. I believe 1 set of Mega Wheels and 1 Mega Hoverblade from 2 separate bronze crates. And then the 3rd legendary I got before this one was a mech leg, I think, from a diamond crate. And like I said, this is my 4th one. The first one, oddly enough, from a Protonium crate. Yay! But still, you know, I would like to get legendaries more often when I perform well. So when I get a Protonium crate, maybe it guarantees you at least one epic. Or maybe it guarantees you 3 rares, and then an increased chance of getting an epic, and then slightly increase the chance of getting a legendary as well. But I just feel like the rusted crates... Whoa, Protoseekers. I think I actually got one earlier, but I kind of was busy talking. That's the first time I've gotten a Protoseeker from a crate, and the first time I've gotten letters from a crate too. Wow. But yeah, like I was saying, the rusted crates, they just don't feel very fair, because you've done terrible, you've performed horrible, but you can still get like rares and epics from that thing. And it's just, it needs to be a lot more skill-based. And another thing too. Oh, a long rod. Lovely. So yeah, another thing too that needs to be implemented is, or well, I guess removed in a way, is the whole score doubling thing. I think the crates should be rewarded based on your personal performance. So that way, old players who know what they're doing will, you know, score higher and get better loot. And therefore, you know, it's like they deserve this because they're sort of in the higher tier, and that's the loot they would have gotten anyway. But then the new players who are sort of new to the game, just getting their feet wet, would be getting rusted bronze, maybe a silver, and they'd be like, oh yeah, silver, awesome. And then they can get something cool from that. But it would be based on their actual skill level and how much effort they contributed to the team and their score and, you know, all that stuff. Because right now, if you're on a terrible team, but you pour your heart and soul into a match to try and bring the game around, and then you're capped off at a silver crate if you've done incredibly well. So, I don't know, that's my complaint with the crates, but as a concept, I do like them. They just need to be tweaked a fair amount. But it's a start. And again, this is like a huge, massive overhaul to the game. So you can't just be like, oh, why is this thing not working the way it was in the last update? Everything was perfectly balanced. But this is, a quote from Free Jam, by the way, their last major overhaul of the game. So, this being the last one, there's going to be no more horrible imbalances and things that need to be tweaked. Ooh, another legendary. Nice. I actually don't have any vampire batwings. Very nice. I like that. So far, it's not looking too good for our legendary count here. But a decent number of epics, which I'm okay with. Out of these few chests that I've gotten, it seems like I'm getting a lot more epics than some of the other unboxing videos showed off, which is good. And I'm sure I've gotten a lot more rares, and, well, a whole lot more items in general, due to the fact that there are no longer any more commons. Ooh, an Overwolf flag. Something else I don't have. Very nice. And that's actually the end of it. So oddly enough, this crate opening is the first time I've ever gotten a Protoseeker from a crate. And that's a little odd. Maybe there was some problem where the Protoseekers weren't showing up. Unless somebody down below says otherwise, let me know if you are actually getting Protoseekers. So yeah, that's my, I guess, thoughts overall on the crate system. But just real quick, weapon-wise, I do actually like the fact that we have these specialized weapons. I think they need some tweaking balance-wise, but I actually do like the whole overall idea of it. Because I've been using the Penetrator, rather. Piercer, Penetrator, Penetrator's the second one up. I've been using that one quite a lot, as opposed to the Eraser. And I just prefer it, because sure, with the Eraser you're doing crazy burst damage. And that has its role. But what I like to do with the Penetrators is, because it uses so little energy compared to the Eraser, and it deals just enough damage to pretty much pop off any functional part, you just aim and shoot. It's basically like going for headshots. So you aim and shoot at those things. And then, oh look, there's a railbot with a bunch of erasers on it. He's going to try and counter-snipe me. But you can just peel those things off, and he'll have a much slower fire rate, and then eventually you can just peel them right off, because his DPS is... Well, I guess his DPS would be higher? I haven't looked at the numbers. But yeah, I think the DPS is actually higher. But anyways, this is going on long enough. The point I'm getting at is the Penetrator is actually a good anti-sniper weapon, at least anti-eraser weapon. So if you guys are looking for a counter to erasers, go with the Penetrator. Or, again, experiment, because it's basically a whole new game with weapons. So you gotta find out what works best against what. Anyways, let's just do a quick little scroll down of what we've gotten here. The 2 Vampire Bats, a Mech Leg, not bad from 35 crates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 epics. That's not bad, actually. Actually, technically 9, because those don't come in a bundle. But the thrusters... Do thrusters come in bundles? I don't think so, so maybe it was 10. Cool. Or was it 12? I lost count. Anyways, you get the idea. A whole lot of rares. That's a lot of rares, wow. And quite a lot of uncommons. Not a bad haul, actually. But yeah, I think the crate system does need a bit of a overhaul. But again, it's a good start. So, down below, let me know what you think of the crate system, and I guess weapon balance too, because I did touch on that. Anyways guys, I've been the Awesome Soul, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.